Bismillah, alhamdulillah, salatu wassalam, sunnah wa ba'd. Um, Also, if I can add on to that, is that as aforementioned, we find amongst the Salafis, or let me more correctly say, amongst those who associate themselves with Salafiyya, or those who claim to be Salafi, as our brother Abu Yusuf Khalifa mentioned, traits and aspects and signs of Hizbiyya. We find amongst them traits and aspects that are traits and aspects of the people of deviation. And when you find things like that, that's going to cause separation. It's going to cause differing. And I just want to mention the traits, and I'll leave it to the listener to draw their own conclusions as to whether these traits are present amongst individuals who claim they are Salafi or not. Because we have to remember that not everyone who says they are Salafi are actually Salafi. We have individuals who are in actuality from the Khawarij, but they say they are Salafi. You have individuals who obviously, because of their Khariji beliefs and their actions, obviously are not Salafi, but they say they're Salafi. Okay? So just the mere claim that an individual is Salafi is not enough. It's not enough. But rather they have to adorn themselves with the aqeedah and the minhaj, that which the Prophet ﷺ himself they were upon. In any event, from those groups that are, or from that group that is well known and prevalent in their characteristics and their traits and in their existence upon the earth, then it is that of the Haddadiyya. It is that of the Haddaadees, who were the followers originally of Mahmud al-Haddad. Now, again, I'm going to mention their main pillars and some of their characteristics. And as they say, you tell me, is this present or it's not? From the principles that the da'wah of Mahmud al-Haddad was founded on, comment, da'wah al-Mahmud al-Haddad al-Bid'iyya ala arba' al-arkan. It is founded upon four pillars. Four pillars. The first of those pillars, al-harb an al-ulama al-minhaj al-salafi, is war against the ulama who are upon the Salafi methodology. You reflect, how many of the ulama have war been launched against them, dropping them, saying not to take from them, saying don't attend their circles, don't learn from them, so on and so forth, without any just cause, overnight almost. Whole countries of ulama X'd out. Before, many ulama in that country. Overnight, no more ulama in that country you can take from. Not just one country, 2 countries, 3 countries. Subhanallah. And it goes on and on. So you tell me, is this characteristic present? Is this pillar present or not? Al-ghulu, the second pillar of Mahmud al-Haddad, where his da'wah is founded upon, al-ghulu fi tabdi' is having extremism and calling people innovators. Naam, having extremism and calling people innovators. A hizbi is a bid'i. A hizbi is a bid'i. Naam. And I want us to understand that. A person who is a hizbi, who you label a hizbi, this is a mubtadi'. Now, this is not to say, so I don't want anyone to confuse anything, that an individual could be Salafi and have aspects and traits of hizbiyah. But I'm saying a person who is a straight hizbi is a bid'i. how frequent is it that anyone who differs with the opinion or position of this one or that one, of these ones and those ones, is easily labeled a hizbi? Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but if I'm not mistaken, all of the brothers on this panel has been called hizbi with ease. With ease. Them hizbi jokers, or y'all hizbis anyway, right? Every single one of us on this panel has been called a hizbi at some point online by individuals who claim they're Salafi. Is this not ghulu fi tabdi'? Is this not extremism when it comes to rendering individuals innovators? Again, you tell me. Also, from the characteristics or the pillars of Mahmud al-Haddad is al-hijr al-mubtadi', yani la ala tariqat al-salaf, is that they make a hijra, a boycotting of the innovator that is not in accordance to how the salaf used to boycott the innovators. Now, they boycott the innovators in a manner that the salaf, they didn't boycott the innovators to this extent. So you find this is also from the pillars of the Haddadiyya. وَالتَّحْرِيمُ التَّرَحُّمْ عَلَى أَهْلِ الْبِدْعِ. And from the pillars of the original sect of the Haddadiyya is they said it's impermissible to say rahimahullah for an innovator who has died. It's impermissible. You can't do it. You can't say it. Ala kulli hal. Those are their pillars. This is just some of their characteristics. I'm going to mention 5 because of time. This is some of their characteristics. Now, again, you tell me, does it exist or it doesn't exist? Is it present in our communities or it's not present in our communities? You tell me. The first of them is makr wa kayd. The Ahl Da'wat al-Salafiyya is they have enmity and they have plots for the people who are callers to Salafiyya. Now, or for the Salafis. They have plots for the Salafis. They plot on Salafis. They come together, conspire against Salafis. Now, anyone wants to say there's no conspiring? Yeah? They can't tell me that. We can get into details, but that's not the time. It's not the time for details. Why? Because I say, you tell me. But anytime it can be said to an individual, listen, if you help us and rally and come together against this person, against this brother who's Salafi, you're okay. But if you don't do that, then we're going to warn against you. We're going to boycott you. We're going to, destroy your da'wah, so on and so forth. This is your ultimatum. You warn against this brother. You don't allow this brother to come on your platform, or else you're going to be the one who's going to see what happens. That's not plotting? Gathering files? That's not plotting? You tell me. Su'ul akhlaq, another characteristics of the Haddadiyya, of the Haddadis. Bad character. Extremely bad character. Is it present? You tell me. Hubbu ri'asa. Mutasaddur. It's a third characteristic. They love to be in control and to be put forward. They love to be in control and to be put forward. The gatekeepers, they say who can teach, who can't teach, who's okay, who's not okay. You have to go through them. They're the leaders. They tell you. You don't tell me. Is that not present? You tell me. And tasaddur, putting yourself forward, well, I think anytime we can go to bed as Ustad and wake up as Sheikh, you tell me. And again, we're not speaking in general, loving terms of brotherhood, as one may say, yeah, Sheikh, to each other and things like this. But no, I mean, running around with the title now. Fly is filled, Sheikh, 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 Sheikh. Since when? That's not love for tasaddur, that you promote yourself to Sheikh. I don't know. You tell me. Fourthly, dhulm wa jahl, oppression and ignorance. Oppression and ignorance. Warning against Salafis without right. Treating people who are Salafis as people who are not Salafi. I don't know. You tell me. وَإِنْصِرَافٌ عَمَّا يَنْفَعُ. And this is the fifth principle, or the fifth characteristics of the Haddaadees, is their aversion to those things that really benefit them. Their aversion to the aspects of the religion that they really need, that they're most beneficial for them. Which means that what they're busy with affairs and issues that are not the most pressing affairs or issues for them. Those things that they should know, they don't know. Those things that they're not really required to know about, they know all the details about it. Is this present or not? You tell me. No.